Our next guest is an Emmy-winning writer you know from her nearly two-decade run on Saturday Night Live. In addition to her work on Girls 5 Eva, AP Bio, and Pixar's Inside Out franchise, she stars in The Burbs, which premieres February 8th on Peacock. Please welcome back to the show the best in the biz, our very good friend, Paula Pell! Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I mean, I'm great. How are you?
I'm so glad to be here.
Are you?
What's up?
It's so great to have you here.
I mean, I've been busy. I got a lot of projects.
Yeah. I'd love to talk.
Hold on 1 second.
Is there? So, I haven't seen you for a bit. Are you?
Yeah, it's been almost a year.
Are you
I'm expecting good things this year, 26.
So
God, these lights are hot. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So maybe I'll just. Are you, Paula? Are you pregnant?
Wow. Wow. Seth Meyers. Seth Hayes Myers. Good Christ. You do not ask a woman, especially a short plus-sized woman, if she's pregnant.
Okay.
You don't ask her if she's had work done. You don't ask her if her wife is her daughter, which happens to me all the time. You don't even ask her, like, did you finish? Like, lasagna. You don't ask her if she's finished with her orgasm.
Okay.
Because you want to pay attention to the road when you're driving. I'm just surprised. I don't know who raised you, but I'm surprised. Yes, I am pregnant. I am pregnant.
Okay. And was this? Were you planning on this? Was this?
I was not planning on it,
Okay.
and my wife shoots blanks, so I don't know. Was very shocked to see it slowly happening, and I was eating more, emotional eating, I will admit. I lost a little weight this year, and then I started gaining back, and I'm like, what the hell, I'm on the shots. But I was not totally surprised because I've always had this I had one egg left, and it was very hearty, and it kind of is always rattled around. I could hear it in there like a penny in the dryer. Sure. And so I wasn't completely shocked by it. And I do have, like, I've gone back, I've been in therapy about it, trying to think back, when did this happen?
Yeah, right.
And I think I figured it out last spring. Last spring, I was on the subway, and it stopped fast, and I fell backwards on a guy.
Okay.
And I was not wearing underwear, as I don't.
Yeah.
And I was wearing a sundress, but I'm plus size, and it rode up like a shirt, so I was, bush league. And I fell back, and I was sitting there bouncing until my next stop. And it was funny because he was he was hard to miss. He was a big, tall Swedish guy. He had like a lot of, I saw his name today, he had like a lot of A's in his name, and he had a A in the back of his pants, let me tell you.
Is it? I'm sorry to interrupt. Is there any chance this is Alexander Skarsgård?
Could be. Is that a guy that you know?
That was our first guest. A lot of A's in his name. A tall, handsome Swedish guy.
No. Does he work a lot? Does he make good bank?
Does he make good bank? Yeah, no, he's a very successful actor, I think, probably.
Really? And attractive. I mean, he was attractive.
Yeah. No,
I'm 3% straight, so.
Yeah, I would say he's a very attractive.
He bumped me up to 4% because he was cute.
Yeah.
He was cute.
But he's here, and.
Tonight?
Yeah. And, I mean, do you think if it's likely him, like, would you want to meet him?
I do think that I probably would.
Well, you know what? I think he would want to meet you. So it seems like he maybe drove off.
I'm feeling weird.
Oh boy. Is this, how long ago did you
Feeling
say it
weird.
was?
About 9 months and 10 days.
Oh my God. Is this, do we think, Paula, is this maybe, do you
I
feel
think
like
this might
is,
be it, guys.
oh boy.
You guys chat.
Can
Hold
I
on.
just, I don't, oh, oh no. Oh, Paula, can I help at all? Is there anything, oh God, Paula. Do you have a doctor? Do you have a doctor, Paula? Oh my God. Paula, I don't know if I'm supposed to see this as your friend. Oh God.
Look away!
Okay. Oh my God, Paula, you're right. Oh my God. Oh my God, I don't hear. I feel like we should hear crying. What?
It was a vegan ham.
What? Now.
I shoplifted this at Christmas. I completely forgot about it. I can't believe it stayed in there because I'm 62. I can't even sit on a bar stool. You know what I mean, ladies.
Wow, so we really got to the bottom of that
Wow.
mystery.
And
Congratulations.
scene.
We'll be right back with more from Paula Bell.
So how long have you guys lived here?
Well, for me, just a couple of years. I wanted something with nature, but my wife's idea of outdoorsiness is like a restaurant with a patio, so this was our compromise. And then she got deployed.
She's in the military too.
Cannot confirm or deny. Honestly, despite what 2 decades of daytime television tell you, there are a lot of people that don't care for middle-aged lesbians. But I felt welcome for the most part.
Welcome back, everybody. We're here with Paula Bell. That was a clip from the Burbs. Before we get to the Burbs.
Look at how flat my stomach
Oh
is
my
now.
God, it's amazing. I can't
Okay.
believe. So we got to collaborate one more time, which was really the best.
Oh, it was so
we
fun.
got to work on the SNL 50th
Oh,
together.
it's just-
We're writers on a show. It won Emmys. Look at you there, an Emmy winner. And you also wrote, maybe the highlight on the weekend was Bobby and Marty at the homecoming reunion.
We had so much fun.
This is you know, it's a little bit hard to see, but this is really some of my favorite writers of all time. We got to sit around the rewrite table one last rodeo, and I just had the best week. It was so great to spend it with you again. And
It was incredible.
yeah.
It was incredible. I was trying to avoid, because we would say, like, this, we're probably not going to have another special, like another 50, what is it,
Yeah, yeah.
60, 70?
Yeah, we're not
Like,
gonna make it to
We
60.
started all doing the math on our lifespans, and we were like, I don't know. But it was fantastic, and I was exhausted in that old school way, and oh, I love it.
Yeah, it was the whole thing was wonderful, and it's also wonderful to see you on camera as well. The Burbs. This is based on the 1989 film.
Yes.
And sort of a reimagining of sorts.
Yeah, it's like an ode to it. It's not, directly related in a lot of ways, but it has a sort of an affectionate ode to that movie. And I don't know if you guys or your parents or your grandparents have ever seen the movie The Burbs, but it was with Tom Hanks. Yeah. And it was one of those, Tom Hanks is always, you expect it to be this heartwarming thing, and then it was creepy. It was creepy as hell. And it involved murder and all this. So this is a reimagining, and Keke Palmer is basically playing the Tom Hanks role. She moves into the white suburbs with her British husband with their baby, and she's exhausted. She's a new mom, and she moves into this, like, vacuum of this cul-de-sac of all these weird neighbors that are very involved with each other and very, like, mundane, but also there's weird going on,
You play a retired military lesbian.
I'm not retired. Yes, well, I'm just not. Yes, I am retired. There's so many secrets in it. I can't tell you things, so I'm so afraid I'm gonna let something out of the bag, like I had that ham. That a secret is gonna fall out of my twat. But It's very.
I love that you made it an analogy and then
yeah.
you were not confident they
No.
knew what you were talking about. And so you really hammered home
And
exactly.
my mom just went, twat, jeez. I learned the word from you, Mom. Anyway, the show is so juicy. It's so funny, but it's also touching. It has a lot of heart stuff. It's about protecting your neighbors and about this weird world of this very, like, this vacuum of a pristine neighborhood where everyone's yard is, perfect, but everyone is in the window like this. What's he doing? What's she doing? What's she, And I play a person that, wants to be the protector of all, the bulldog of all, to get out there and protect Kiki and protect Kiki's character. And I'm very, very caring and everything, but I'm also a little bit of a chicken. So it's a funny character to play.
Well, in real life, you're a
comedy-wise.
real, you are a caretaker for a great many rescue animals.
Yes, a lot of rescue.
This is well cast.
Yes. Yes.
You also, a film you wrote and produced. The
Yes.
Fifth Wheel is going
Yes,
into
my
production.
wife and I, Janine Brito, who's a brilliant writer, she and I wrote a comedy movie that just started shooting. We're 2 weeks into shooting, and in California, and it is so much fun. It's about female friendship, and it's got a whole bunch of comedy ladies in it, and a couple comedy males. Males. That's how you call you guys.
Comedy males, yes.
Comedy males. Comedy penis holders, and it's just it from the beginning to the end of us writing it. We did nothing but laugh, but also it's very heart, as my niece says, heart itch. She always says heart itch, that it has heart itch. And it's
and you have
here's the
some
cast.
heavy hitters, too, as well.
We have Fortune
One
Feimster,
of the
who's
best.
ungodly funny. We have Brenda Song, who's incredible. We have Nikki Glazer, and we have Ms. Kim Kardashian.
That's really good.
And
really
Kim,
good.
and Kim is just like amazing with these gals because she plays a character that's I don't want to give away anything. Once again, the ham out of the toilet. Is that what I call this thing? Is a toilet? Good Lord. But I don't want to give anything away except she's an interloper on their friendship circle. It's very heart-filling, but very hard comedy, funny, and dirty.
Well, I think that anybody who's watched this segment and everything you've done so far would believe that.
Thank you, sir.
I love you so much.
love you
Congratulations.
more than I can
please
say.
Please come back. Please come back
I
soon.
will
We
come
love
back
you.
tomorrow.
You guys, this is Paula Pell, The Burn. On this February 8th on Peacock. We'll be right back.